Hi guys! Check out this amazing view. Hi, how are you? And guess who's back? It's me, Aurikatariina, the best cleaner in the world. And guess where we are today? Yep, we are back in sunny Miami with this beautiful fridge full of maggots. I'm cleaning with my mom, who, by the way, is terrified of cockroaches. So let's see how that goes. Oh, I love the fridge. It is so beautiful. Now let's check out the oven. What a disappointment! It was way too clean, but the bathroom looks dirty-licious. Well, what we have in here? Oh, the whole bathtub looks like a cat's litter box. My mom was taking a thumbnail of me and was like, "You are so boring. You always post the same way. Do something new." So I did this. What do you think? My mom is brutally honest with me, but I like that about her. But she doesn't even like to clean. But she's still here with me, so let's get to it. But seriously, who even lives here? I unfortunately didn't actually get the chance to meet the homeowner because he ended up in the hospital right before I came. But it was his sweet neighbor who reached out for help. Because she saw on the news that I was in Florida doing free cleanings, and she emailed me asking if I could help her 72-year-old neighbor, Ronnie. And oh boy, if you know me, I was more than pleased to help them out. I felt like this cleaning would not only help Ronnie, but also the whole neighborhood. But there was one problem. The neighbor, Alicia, couldn't go into the house because the smell was so pungent. I mean, it hit you right in the face when you opened the door. And she was so afraid of mice. And unfortunately, this house had a lot of them. Not to mention the cockroaches, my brown little friends. So when Alicia couldn't go into the house, her daughter, who I believe was maybe 15, was able to get in. And she took some pictures for me. And I mean, oh boy, can you even say you can fall in love with a house through pictures? Because that's what I felt, 100%. Because this house was so perfect, even by my standards, because my tolerance is pretty high these days. Sometimes I feel bad because I want dirtier and dirtier, and this one was just perfect. So it's always worth to aiming higher and higher because sometimes that perfection finds you. Look at that sink! And after seeing those pictures, I immediately showed them to my mom, and she was like, "You're not going there alone." And I was like, "Okay, but I'm going." But then there was a problem because there was no running water. And I mean, you can clean without a running water like I did on my last video, but it's not easy. Because the most important thing for cleaners is water and the cloth you are working with. By the way, that's why I created my own cloth for you guys. So you can learn the best cloth folding technique I'm always talking about. And of course, I use it all the time. You've seen me fold my cloth hundreds of times. Thousands, I don't know. All the time. But this is definitely not just any microfiber cloth. It's my specially chosen cloth, and it's made of microfiber because microfiber is the best. Just remember to wash it separately from other fabrics so it doesn't pick up any lint from them. That way it stays in great shape for ages. So the best thing there, it also comes with a folding guide. So everyone can learn how to clean faster and better. Because when you know how to fold your cloth, you are quicker and much more efficient. And that's how your cleaning result is always clean. very clean. And that is basically the first thing I teach my cleaners. And of course, the color is too perfect because it's pink. So check out the link in the description. And if you want to be your own Aurikatariina, you can now also buy this lovely pink apron I always wear while cleaning. It is so cute and handy when you are cleaning. And there's also some other cool products, like dresses, t-shirts. But back to the story. So about the water. So Alicia emailed me after I'd agreed to come here, letting me know that Ronnie doesn't have any running water and hasn't had any since 2021. I was like, hold on! What? That brings up so many questions about how this man has showered or used the bathroom. Maybe he hasn't. Again, I didn't realize that you can lift this stove up. Damn. Is that a curse word? Because I don't want to curse. Sorry. But now the stove looks pretty. Here I sprayed some Sinny's kitchen cleaner and let's go. Dish brush goes all the way, all the crevices and corners. I love it. So the man hasn't used his shower, maybe hasn't used his bathroom, or definitely hasn't used his bathroom, and hasn't used his microwave either, because there was a lot of cobweb. That's crazy. But otherwise, the microwave was pretty clean, and now it's super clean. Now let's move on to the bathroom. And after I've gathered all the bottles, the whole bathroom looks like a huge cat litter box because there's so much sand on the floor. Like, it's crazy. Ronnie hasn't used it as his bathroom, but the cat surely has. By the way, I just hope that the cat isn't here anymore. I hope it's gone or somewhere else, because no one should live here until this place is cleaned up. Look at the bathtub! It's the prettiest bathtub I've ever seen. It is so amazing. This was actually fun. My mom thinks otherwise and was like, "You're such a crazy person. I don't know where that come from." I don't know either, but I know that I enjoy it. But yeah, back to Alicia. So after I said that I really need some water, please, Alicia made a GoFundMe. So she basically asked for people's help to donate so they could get running water back. And in just few days, they got the money. Ronnie was able to get his water back. But once again, there was a problem. Because the water company didn't accept the payment. Ronnie needed to show his ID, and he was in the hospital, and his ID has gotten lost somewhere here. By the way, to this day, I still haven't found the ID. But then Alicia called the water company CEO and they promised to get the water back. We were both so happy and thrilled because that meant I could finally get in here. But I must say, Alicia was a fearless and determined woman who never gave up. She was so great. Everyone needs a neighbor like her. I do too. I'd love to have a neighbor like her. So she took care of Ronnie's water bill, got me here, and made sure Ronnie isn't alone. Because she also visits Ronnie at the hospital and asks him if everything's okay. And of course, can I film this cleaning? And Ronnie was like, yes. He was so grateful, lying there in his hospital bed. He looked pretty skinny and very frail, but he kept saying thank you, thank you, thank you for all your help. And it really warms my heart. Oh, did I broke the toilet seat? Hope not. Here I'm using my microfiber cloth. I wet it, then I squeeze it out and all the dirt just runs away. Let's scrub, scrub, scrub. Oh man, this toilet bowl has been unused for so long, so there's still some stains. But don't worry, let it sit there for a while. Oh, a new rug! Or it's a bit dirty, but still. Ooh, and a new toilet lid. I think maybe I can install it there. Okay, I can reveal that I tried, but it didn't fit there at all. But at least I tried, guys. Oh, this sink has a lot of rat poop, I guess. Can you imagine how white and clean it's going to be after I'm done? Because I can. It's going to shine. And look at that cute duck hand soap. Isn't that cute? And here I'm mixing some chief cream. And guess what, guys? Last month, when I was in Philadelphia, I was on Scrub Daddy's TikTok live and we were selling products and blah 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 blah. So there I kept saying chief cream, and I learned that you Americans and maybe rest of the world says chief cream, chief cream. And I say chief cream, and they were laughing at me because it sounds funny. I don't know. I still wanna keep saying chief cream, so it's chief cream. Okay, now I'm rinsing this thoroughly and you'll get to see the result. Again, I wet my cloth and poured water everywhere to rinse off all the product from the surface. Because the less product you have on the surface, the cleaner it gets. Okay, and now time to clean this cutie. It is so dirty. Let's clean you. But yeah, I mean, if you leave a thin layer of product every time, it becomes sticky and collects more dirt. So remember to always wipe it down with a damp cloth that's just water. Ta-da! Okay, for the mirror, I'm using Cindy's kitchen cleaner. I'm washing this mirror completely because it was so dirty. If there was just few stains like toothpaste or something, I would probably use some Windex or some window cleaner, glass cleaner. But now when it was that dirty, I wanted to wash it. Hey guys, I just noticed that this guy likes ducks. Because look at this shower curtain. It's also ducks. Yeah, Ronnie likes ducks. Alright guys, let's clean up this big cat litter box. So maybe after this, Ronnie can start using the shower again when he gets back home. Whoa, hey, again, a dog rug. Amazing, a plate? What is going on here? I use my same technique. Let's get rid of all the sand. And oh yeah, now let's scrub it. Let's first spray some Cindy's kitchen cleaner, and I also added more dish soap and more chlorine. So it's a mixture of products, but if you are mixing products, you always have to know what are you mixing, because you can't mix acid-based products and alkaline-based products, because first of all, they cancel each other out, because on the pH scale, an alkaline substance is above 7, an acid one is below 7. So if you mix them, it often results in neutral. For example, if you have something acid like vinegar in a grout line and you want to neutralize it, you can add an alkaline substance like dish soap and it will neutralize and become like 7, like neutral. And second, it can sometimes be dangerous to mix acids and alkalines. So now you know. By the way, this was pretty slow to wash it because Ronnie's shower didn't have a movable shower head. And I've been to many hotels in America and they rarely have a shower head. You can move around. Do you know, guys, why is that? It is so handy when you have that movable shower head. I love that. Oh boy, I don't know why there are these ugly marks. I don't want to call anything ugly. That doesn't sound nice. But let's try to get rid of them. But I'm worried that I don't have any extra time, so this will do, I guess. Again, it's better than nothing. I try to scrape off any extras and yeah. Okay, this toilet seat is broken, but oh man, I don't have a time to go to the store to get a new one because the nearest Home Depot is far away, so we just have to deal with this. It's funny when people complain about things like me leaving a mattress behind, a dirty mattress I mean, or something being broken. Woohoo! Okay, it's there, but it's broken. My face. But you guys, you who watch my videos, especially the longer ones, woohoo, I installed it. That's great. You know how time-consuming this cleaning is. I'm always cleaning from morning until evening, and I don't have like kids or anything waiting for me, so I can clean as long as I want. And usually I'm doing 12 to 14 hours a day without resting. I mean, of course I eat lunch, but my lunch breaks are like 15 minutes. I just like eat and that's it. I mean, I'm not on my phone or anything like that. I don't really sit down or need breaks. There's no place to even sit down here. And so that's why I don't have time to go to the store. And if I did, I'd have to leave something undone. And I always have to leave something undone. And that is the saddest part, I guess. But I still always chose cleaning over going out to get new stuff. But nowadays I know I always need new like bed sheets, flowers, soap, etc. A new, what was it called? A shower curtain. Yeah, so I buy those beforehand. If I see from the picture that this house needs something, but I can't buy everything in advance because I never know what will be missing. For example, the toilet lid. And by the way, guys, I always forgot to mention that I always read your comments here on YouTube. And I mean, I can't always reply to all of you, but I love reading them. So if you leave a comment on my video, thank you. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me because your support means the world to me. I always forget to say that, but I'm always thinking about you and I feel like you are my cleaning friend. You are my friends. And I wish I could take you all cleaning with me. Someday, hey, I bought a new toothbrush for Ronnie. I mean, I'd love to clean with all of you who would want to join me, of course. Because, hey, that's a good question. Would you want to join cleaning with me or do you only enjoy watching these cleanings? But now I have something to confess to you. For the first time in my cleaning history, I have to leave this whole room uncleaned and the room next to it, which is bathroom, second bathroom, because we were running out of time. And my video editor, Nea, told me that, hey, this footage is missing some clips because she couldn't find the rest of the clips for this room. And I was like, oops. I mean, I didn't finish with this room. I'm sorry, I tried. I really tried. But at one point, Alicia came to visit. And this time she was able to get into the house. And that was great. But she was holding her breath all the time as we talk about how the house needs to be sold and turned down. Because it was in such a bad state. While we were cleaning, look, there's no floor. The tiles end up there. That was so weird. So when we continued cleaning the house, we realized it's in such a bad state. I mean, there was no flooring, no baseboards, mold everywhere, like the ceiling, all the walls, and rats everywhere. So we were considering what if Ronnie sold the house and it was demolished. Guys, what is this room? My mom refused to go here, so I scooped the bottles in front or at the door so she could collect them there because yeah, there was a lot of trash. Imagine how long only this room would take. My mom is trying to scoop the bottles from there. Yeah, the cleaning was pretty rough. I'm not complaining because I was enjoying it, but I mean, it took a long time. But again, while we were cleaning, we looked around and realized that nobody can live here. Or nobody should live here. Okay, brave mama. She's getting into that door. Okay, me again. But yeah, especially if they want to stay healthy, nobody can live here. If I'm being honest with you, the cleaning felt pretty useless at times because nobody should come back here. But I mean, if Ronnie does come back, at least the house will be a little bit cleaner, even though it's still not healthy. But there's nothing more we can do. And I think Ronnie is coming back because where else he could go? He has no place to go. But I hope they are going to sell the house together. And Alicia is definitely going to help him. And he is getting a good money from the house. I mean, the property is great, so he's definitely getting some money from there. Even though the house is useless. I mean, there are some parts that I could clean completely. For example, the door. But all the walls need new painting. But the mold part, there's nothing you can do about it. But look at the door. It's white again. Okay, I wanted to clean this kitchen cabinet because maybe if Ronnie is going to cook something and using the spices, he has something clean there. I hope so, but I don't know. Maybe I hope he uses ready meals or something. And he has a nurse who visits him. I believe before us, he had a nurse who visited him once a month or something. Because I found some papers that the nurse had left. So that's interesting. How any nurse have visited him and hasn't said anything. That's weird, I guess. Okay, this light switch is beautiful. Here I'm using again Chief Cream. Yeah. And look, I only need to wipe it down and it's clean. Even though the wall was dirty. Oh, not dirty, but ripped off. And this kettle needs a new life. And it turned out very shiny. I'm very proud of it. Yes. Okay, I want to get rid of this because that's not looking great. A new paper towel. And do you want to see when the kids came here? I mean, Alicia's kids. That was so sweet. We were hugging and they were so sweet. I'm gonna post a picture here so you can see. Oh, they are such a cuties. I just wish that someday I could go back to Florida and clean there once more. And maybe I'm going to do that. But first, in January, I'm heading to Texas. I'm so excited, guys. We'll start in Dallas, so if you know anyone who needs a free home cleaning there, please send me pictures of the house and its location through my website or email. And I'm gonna write my email here. So in February, we'll be going to Austin. So if you know anyone there or in nearby areas within 2 to 3 hours drive, like I can basically drive anywhere, please send me pictures of the house and its location. I mean, I just want to clean. Please send me an email. All cleanings will be anonymous, of course, like you saw here. Now just finishing touches with this kitchen. Oops, I made some scratches there. So sorry. But I don't think it's going to be a problem because the washing machine doesn't even work, so I think it's okay. But oopsie, sometimes when I clean, I do mistakes. That's like normal life. But yeah, okay, this is fun to scrub. And guys, are you ready to see the before and after videos? I want to see especially the bathroom because I don't even remember how it turned out, but I do remember it was great. Remember the oven inside? That was boring, so I'm not gonna clean it. Like Ronnie can use it, and I don't even have to clean it. It was so disappointing still. And now my mom is tackling the floor. It has a lot of something, tiny trashes, crumbs, something, and the floor is kind of ripped off. There is floor, I guess. But yeah, now I remember there was a water leak in front of the sink. So the floor was darker there. See that dark spot? That was wet, and it has been wet before like 2021. So that's mold. Yeah, because the water was constantly leaking, and Alicia's husband turned the water off and on when we used it. So you can't keep the water on because it leaks, and that was crazy. So we didn't wash the floor, obviously. It has to be replaced. But then I wanted to have some fun with this fridge. I was using an oven cleaner and did my crazy stuff. But I realized this fridge had to be thrown away. But we couldn't do it because Ronnie, he just can't put his food here. It's illegal. I mean, wow, the fridge door is quite nice. But the fridge was full of maggots, so yeah, there was no point to wash it inside. I hope Ronnie gets rid of it, or Alicia is helping him. I don't know, but at least it looks okay now. Somebody was complaining me because I made a TikTok about it, so people were complaining me at the bottom of the fridge that I didn't clean that. Yeah, I didn't because there's no point, I guess. Sometimes I clean just for the joy of cleaning, even if it doesn't always make a lot of sense. But especially in cases like this, I clean as much as I can. And sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. But at least look at the kitchen now. Oh, but the floor, it is so sad. I can, but it's cozy, right? It's okay. Now the bathroom. Okay, show me. I wanna see. Okay, the bathroom looks stunning. Oh, there's a rug. I can't. There is a spot, dirty spot, but it's okay. See you next time. I love you guys. You are so important to me. Thank you. Bye.